Hello creatives, welcome to Artist Star. My name is Beth and I am at the gallery today to do a pick a card reading for the new moon in Leo happening on the 8th of August, which is also the peak of the Lionsgate portal. You may have heard a bit about what the Lionsgate portal is, but if you haven't, it's basically when the Earth, specifically the pyramids of Giza, align with the Sirius star system. It is said we were visited by the beings who live in this star system in order to have the pyramids built, and you may even have been one of these beings in a past life. So this time period of this portal opening is from July 26th to August 12th. This year, and the peak is happening at the same time as the new moon on the 8th. So you may have already been feeling a shift of consciousness by having new realizations or epiphanies around your creative journey and making changes for the better. You may also be experiencing some growing pains that are the catalyst for moving forward with a new understanding of where you want to take your craft. Remember to be kind and generous to yourself and others. It's not always a comfortable or easy thing to maneuver. One last thing before moving on to the readings to see what source would share with you at this time to enhance your experience on your artistic path. The number 8, it is shaped like the infinity symbol, which is, of course, a power of strength and achievement. So this is a perfect time for a meditation to manifest abundance. So be sure to be very specific in what you ask for and leave the rest to source. All right, I'll leave the timestamps in the description box below. Okay, pile number 1. This is the card that you had on top of your pile. This is a new deck for me. It's called Star Seeds. And this says celebration. Celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift to the universe. Ooh, so unique. And this is the reason why I bought the deck, because it so closely looks like my YouTube channel star. So I had to get it. And this one says, Blue Star, follow the light of your inner compass, the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. So I've got a real thing about compasses. I love them and finding the truth and figuring out what is there in your soul as it relates to ego. So this really, really spoke to me, and I'm so glad I got them. I'm going to really enjoy sharing these with you. And for the moon card, you got full moon in Aquarius. Show the real you. Show the world the real you. I like to finish that with, because everyone else is taken. So yes, you as a very unique being, artistic and unique, and definitely someone to celebrate. So the full moon in Aquarius card also goes on to say how important it is for you to know how to allow life to unfold and progress. Even if change seems like a frightening prospect, if you're holding yourself back from showing the world who you really are, the card reminds you that your unique characteristics are what makes you special, right? It is, as I was saying, being yourself is everything. And it also says something about not being in your head too much, that it's better at this time to get into the heart, which follows through nicely for the cards of truth, which are the 3 cards you see here, and then the Lenormand cards for a little more clarity afterwards, because these are very heady cards. The clubs are all about intellectual pursuits, knowledge seeking. So it would appear that you have been in your head searching for how to figure out exactly where you need to take your craft, your specialty, that uniqueness about yourself, and where to take that next and how to get there from here. Because that's what the 5s are all about. That is working through everything that doesn't work, taking those little nuggets that give you something that you will want in your toolbox. You know how you always learn from your mistakes or from what doesn't work? There's always something to take with you. And when you do find what does work, as you're searching through trial and error, you are so much more appreciative of what it is that finally clicks for you. And that's the 5s. This is also about judgment energy from the tarot deck, represents the dark 5s, the black 5s. So judgment, as you know or may not know, is all about assessing and coming out with what feels most right for you. So yeah, it is also about seeking spiritual knowledge and having a fantastic opportunity to grow with Source's help and to make the right choices through trial and error. So even if you are a bit stuck and trying to figure out where to take things from here, you've got a lot of help on your side and a lot of luck. And it will be brought through to you on a feminine energy. You got both lady cards that really speak to someone of that feminine embodiment. It can be literally a woman, a mother, a sister. It can represent you if you're female or identify as a woman, but it can also just be that really lovely, feminine, soft energy that the full moon in Aquarius card is asking you to get out of your head and into your heart. And as you can see, you've got the single spade here as well, which brings us to the major epiphany card. This is the beginning card. So you will get through this trial and error, this period of time where you're searching to figure it out and get to it, because this is all about the foundation card. It's sun energy, and Leo is ruled by the sun and strength card. So yeah, this is perfect here for this reading in particular with the new moon in Leo. So yeah, and it encompasses all the cards of the spade suit. It's a foundation card. So this is what you build from. It is a new revolution. A revolution. It could be a new revolution, but I meant to say revelation, or an epiphany, an enlightening of a secret or some deep truth that is newly discovered. I feel like you are so lucky to be getting this card. It is critically important for any beginnings and situations that you are going to take forth. It is rebuilding of your life and of your craft, or whatever it is that you are seeking to make the best of. And as I was saying, you got the second lady card here. So it is a feminine energy, a soft energy, a loving energy that the women in your life or the feminine partners in your life are there for you to help you through this. And yeah, nice support. and you got the Nine of Clubs. Now, this is a very spiritual card as well. It is about letting go of some previous connotations and to a conclusion. So not only are you going to realize whatever it is that you are sifting through at this time, you are going to understand exactly what it is that you need to let go of. It is, as I said, a conclusion of a preconceived instinctual thought. It's an idea or a notion, some assumption that you've had about a person, place, or thing that just seems to have always been there. That is what is going to shift for you during this time. So whatever that is, it is going to be a big eye opener. It is problem solving at its best. It is the right direction card, so it will put you on the path of a higher vibration of knowing. This is really a lovely, lovely card for you to get. It is the journey of the heart, soul, ego, and intellect to a completion of a thought or a preconceived idea, letting go of it. It is K2 energy, which is your past life, and that's why it's brought from a preconceived from a past life. So that is what you are about to break through. And you've also got that little bit of the moon here that says about the slumbering moon when it rises near, means that great honors are what is that word? Are bound to appear. Intuition and perception soar in the night. Emotions wax and wane in the moon's light. So this is all about you being recognized. It is a very positive card to get. Yeah, it's accolades and applaud, and you are going to be recognized for something very unique. So lovely. Kind of excited for you. This is going to be a big deal, a big revelation. So yeah, it is definitely an opportunity to successfully see your unique truth about some instinctual, preconceived K2 thing, right? To a completion. Really, really lovely. Well, I hope this resonates, and if not, go watch another reading. All right. Thank you, and as always, happy creating. Okay, pile number 2. I have a new deck of what's called the Starseed cards. This is a deck that I purchased because of this card. I saw it and I was like, oh, that is so close to what I chose to represent my YouTube channel, that shooting star, that I had to get the deck. And interestingly, it was like the perfect message. For me anyway, and I hope you think so too. This is follow the light of your inner compass, the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. So I have this big thing about compasses and finding out the truth between soul and ego, right? It is a big thing for me. So it was like the perfect message. So I brought it out so that you could share in that message too. And this card is what was on top of your pile, and it is the Starseed card, the name of the deck. This is raise the vibration of the planet through your radiant, loving light, which I've no doubt you can do. You, in the Moonology, got the full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. This card talks about having your confidence shaken, whether you've done that to yourself or you've got people around you that are making you feel that way, which makes me think that you're probably a very sensitive and empathetic soul that probably takes on just a little bit too much of everyone else's emotional baggage, which can make you feel that way if you're not 100% clear about where you stand, and if you're not 100% taking care of yourself as much as you care about everyone else. So easy to get lost in that at times. So yeah, it also talks about finding that balance of taking care of yourself as much as you are everyone else. So you might prepare to be challenged in that department. And so, some words of caution around your meditation if you choose to do that at this time for this Lionsgate portal, this abundance that you can receive. It is about having a meditation, maybe some trinket or something to put in your pocket to remind you that to put the oxygen mask on yourself before you can help anybody else. That's what this card says to me. So yeah, if you need some mantras, if you need something in the morning to just let yourself know that you have a big light to shine and are as worthy as everyone else out there and can shine that light like nobody's business. Because, yeah, this is the message for you from Source. Let your radiant, loving light shine. You've got a big vibration that can just get bigger by knowing yourself. Okay, so let's move on to the cards of truth. So in the cards of truth, the diamond suits represent earthy skills and your talents and what you strive for financially in this life. So the threes are about moving. So you are about to depart from something that has felt like it has served you well, but it's time to move on to that greener grass. And this is to do with your skills, your talents. It can also be about those experiences that you have, concrete experiences, solid experiences that you have with people, places, and things. It can be around money and finance, but it can also be about test of resources. The threes are tests, so it can be a little stressful, but it's always about moving or expanding in a way to heighten and to bring in something of a betterment, because you're letting something go in order for something better to come in, something of a greater value. So, yeah, a value that you place it on. And, yeah, so that's about it for the threes here. And it can be working towards something. So it's time to start looking around to see what it is that can move you into a more solid and grounded space where you can let that light shine. And it's talking also about finding that within a foundation of emotions. So the heart suit is all about the emotions, and it is the aces are all about that foundation. So it's what makes people innately emotionally attracted to other people, places, and things. It is a birth of something, of a desire, a passion. So this is a new beginning, a new emotional situation, a new emotional impact. And it is also about finding that love and that security and that support and peacefulness. It can be you finding it about yourself. It's an emotional change for the better. And it can be for the worse as well, but I really feel like the rest of the reading is that you're going to truly find your oats. You're really going to understand that balance of taking care of yourself as much as you're taking care of everyone else because of this next card. This is the Queen of Spades. She is the no bullshit. She calls it like she sees it. She's very strong, very independent. She's demanding of energy and a need to know the true self. So whatever your meditation is going to be about during this time, it is really going to address that foundation of finding a more stable, confident you. Just beautiful. And you're going to do that with this new emotional connection that you're going to make around your skills and your talent. It's really beautiful. So, yeah, she talks about seeing through the illusions of not only your self-illusions, but of those being offered up to you by other people. So you're going to have some decisions to be made. You've got the crossroads here, and that is all about deciding one thing or another, taking a path that probably will lead you down the way to finding this newfound strength, this inner strength. The Three of Diamonds is also the Temperance card in the Tarot. So that, again, is finding what works for you, that balance of your inner strength there, and just understanding what works, what doesn't work, just as the Queen of Spades is so good at doing. She is absolutely an opportunity to live life at a robust, balanced level, okay? So, yeah, you're going to be taking care of yourself as much as you take care of others in a new, nurturing, empathetic way that is going to be very, very healthy. Love this. So you got the Cavalier card here as well. This is fast-paced news coming your way. It is just that. So short time period. It could be around this Lion's Gate opening of the new moon that you could put forth for your meditation, that this news arrives and you are very clear about what it's telling you with the emotional heart. So get clear and get settled and allow that message to come through to you. It will show you which road to take. And I see great success here because you've got the Sun card. And this is all about the energy that it is you and success. It's like a very beautiful reading. You are going to go from this person that may not be feeling all of their oats to definitely feeling your oats. I love it. I wish you the best of luck and congratulations. This is going to be a big reveal for you and it's going to take you far. You'll go down that crossroads. Yes. All right. Well, thank you and happy creating. Okay, pile number 3. This was the card on top of that pile, and this is a new deck for me. It's called the Starseed deck, and I got it because of this card, and it looks so much like my YouTube channel Shooting Star that I couldn't resist. And when I got the pack and I found it and I went to read it, it is such a message directed for me. It is follow the light of your inner compass. the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul, which is all about me. I'm big on compasses that are balance around your ego and soul and finding the truth. It was just such a lovely message card, and I'm so happy I got this deck. And for your card for this reading, this is not only this card, because I definitely would share that with you through this reading. It's a beautiful message about finding your compass. And this is signs. So the universe has been gently nudging you forward by revealing to you signs and synchronicities. And this message follows through with your reading. So for the Moonology card, you got the new moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. Beautiful card. This is a very lucky reading for pile number 3, and it is a good one. I'm very happy to share this one with you. So let's first talk about this new moon in Sagittarius. It is about luck being on your side. It's about exploring. It's about having a lot of energy. About being adventurous and willing to take a few risks, but be very careful that you don't move too quickly. You want to find that balance. You want to be able to speak your truths around this whole thing, because this is also about exploring life metaphorically by exchanging big ideas with others or just thinking about your own philosophies. That's the Sagittarius thing. So it might be time to change your mind about something important, but it can also just be this fun card about it being time to move from one situation and into another, which I think is more the message for you here, that you will rely upon your philosophical and metaphorically ideas about what your craft and where you want to take yourself on your artistic journey. But you are going someplace really nice because you got the popularity card. The cards of truth are just so beautiful in that they express what is really happening on the life path, if you will, which is what the tens are all about. So the 10 of diamonds is that ecliptic card. This is earth energy because of the diamond suit, and it is the big wish card. So excited for you on this one. This is really wonderful, concrete, stable rewards for your skills and efforts. This is so beautiful. It also embodies the rest of the pip cards. So all of those cards, you have that energy and that skill set to draw from. You are at the top of your game here and ready for this new thing coming down the pike for you. Yeah, the popularity card, it's that's the hearts. This is the diamond. So this is the big wish card. And this is about manifesting abundance. It's about people, places, and things that bring a higher balance and a bigger value. It's patience and enduring life's challenges. The tens have a lot of work to do. It's staying the course. It's stick-to-itness. That is what is needed in order to receive the reward for your efforts. Whatever you put in, you can expect in return. It is really lovely, and it's knowing your true worth. So that is kind of the message about this reading. You understanding your true worth and being able to put that into words. You are going to have this fabulous opportunity coming your way to move up the ladder or move forward with your skills and talents and really get yourself someplace really nice. You got to pay attention to the signs of the universe, because the book also speaks on that same vibration, where the universe has answers for you and wants to share this with you. You just need to be able to voice and put into words where you are at the moment. It's about education, and it can also be about receiving those last tidbits of what you need in order to make this beautiful presentation of who you are around your art. Lovely. I literally like to go to the bookshelf, close my eyes, pick a book, keeping my eyes closed, and open it to a page and running my finger down the page and stopping and seeing what message is there for me. So you might try that to start you off on this wonderful new moon meditation, because you're going someplace very stable. The Four of Spades is a lovely stability card. This is the Hierophant energy in the cards of truth for the tarot. So it is that old school knowledge again about you being able to put into words what it is that you want people to know. So it's about a mental or physical remedy or cure. So it's really that embodiment of being able to speak your truth, and it's that slow and steady determination. It's resourcefulness, and it's peace within. That's the kind of stability that you are going to get to in this time period. It's like this big thing for you to really understand who you are and be incredibly grounded in that knowledge. You got the Star card here, and that again is all about success. So yeah, you are on to a brand new revelation and knowingness of you. And you got the Three of Clubs. So this is the Big Think card. It's a test. Threes are tests, and it is the Strength card relates to in the tarot. And so, of course, that is knowing who you are inside and out, your strengths, your weaknesses, and there is gold in knowing what those are. Very, very beautiful. You know, every confident person I know understands their strengths and weaknesses, and not worried about it, doesn't shake their confidence. It is just them knowing who they are. Really beautiful to see. And you got the Fox here, which I felt was very interesting, because that can be about being crafty and smart, and it can also be about being a little bit shifty, but I'm sure you're going to take that into consideration. That's not what I feel from this reading at all. For me, I'm reading this as just being very smart in what it is that you have to share with people about yourself, about your talents, and what it is that you want your persona to speak. And I think you're going to do it very, very well. So, yeah, it is, for the Three of Clubs anyway, it is also called the Independent Thinker card. So it's a test of knowledge. It's the unfolding of an idea that has taken root and has been fertilized with that ingrained truth that you know of yourself. So it's taking that and expanding and acting on your perspective, your philosophy, your way of thinking, just the way this new moon in Sagittarius card suggests that you are there and doing this. Just stay open to the signs that Source wants to share with you. It will all come together. Something better is going to be taking place for you very soon. Yeah, so make that wish, and it's just such a beautiful read. I'm very excited for you. This is fun. So best of luck, and yeah, as always, happy creating.